and welcome back to Tiny Artist TV.
Hello, welcome back to Tiny Artist TV. For today's video, we're going to be doing the third video in the body horror series, and in today's video, we are going to be covering wounds and gore. Now, I know in the last two, it kind of creeped into the realm, no pun intended, creeped into the realm of doing some gore, but this is going to be more specific because this character is going to have bullet wounds. So I'm going to be showing you how to combine everything that we've learned up to this point, including the rough skin textures and multiple limbs, because this creature is a sea creature with tentacles and bullet wounds, and it's located in a parking spot, so let's see how that comes together in today's video. We're going to start off by ignoring the fact that I said we were going to combine everything, because realistically next week's video is the full combination video, but this week this character also has tentacles like the first week's character, so technically I'm combining multiple limbs with the bullet wounds feature, but this is mainly a tutorial in doing semi-realistic bullet wounds. I had a little trouble trying to make this character more realistic, so I went back to my more cartoony style that I'm comfortable with. It's just easier to start with to render out. So we have the sketch of our character here, this sharktopus type thing, which will be sitting in a parking spot by the end of the video. But for now, I'm going to go over a couple of techniques for doing bullet wounds. So I'm kind of speeding through the sketch as far as the execution here, but I'm just taking my brush, and the main thing I'm considering is what type of bullet was he shot with and what angle was this character shot with. So from the front, you can see the layers of viscera, and the reason you can see that is because bullets tunnel through flesh and muscle, so you're going to be able to see the layers of flesh and skin that have been torn through. And then if it's an impact or an exit wound, you're going to see where the skin has been ripped. Typically, if your character is being shot from the front, usually they may be wearing clothes, or if it's an animal, some of the fur may be obscuring this, so you won't see as much rippage, but you will still see some of the darkening of the fur or clothing around the wound. The only time you're going to see blood splatter is maybe a little bit from the entrance wound, but it's mostly going to be from the exit wound. And then over to the right hand side, I just have a couple of other calibers of weapon to consider. So was it a single shot? Was it buckshot? Sort of like a scattering. Or if it was an automatic weapon, the holes are going to be more uniform in size, but possibly more scattered in their delivery or their execution across the character's form. Is it a stab wound? Depending on what kind of knife it is, it can either be a fine tooth or a large gash, kind of like what I have on the screen here. And then if it's a slice, you'll see that it kind of tapers towards the end, because your blade isn't immediately going to go all the way in your slice. You're going to slice through, and it's going to be thickest in the middle, and of course that's where most of the gore is going to come out, where the wound is deepest. So now I've just applied some of the bullet wounds and have changed some of the angle and trajectory of where the bullets are going in and exiting, so you can see the effect. The one on his head, I do fix that angle a little bit, because where the exit is coming out, it's not quite right, so I do fix that by the end of the video. And this is all I'm going to show you as far as the drawing process. It is a completed drawing, but since this was a bullet tutorial, that's all I have to show you for the bullet tutorial itself. So have fun riddling your characters with holes now, or stab wounds, or what have you. Again, main things to consider are weapon size, force, and how much impact the weapon is going to have, whether it's in fur or skin or something rougher like hide. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I know this one was super short, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a weird day.